G'day everybody, it's Dave from Daiway Queen here. Welcome to another one of my amateurish but enthusiastic videos. I haven't really done anything for a couple of months and there's no overriding reason for that. Main thing is I haven't had a decent camera. I'm still using this handheld photo camera phone. But I'm intending to get a good one. I've got a GoPro, but that's a useless thing. Had all sorts of problems with that. They're good for what they're good for. I've just got to try and find a camera with the ability for me to have a external wireless mic. It's surprisingly hard to find a low-end camera like that, so I'm going to have to spend a bit of money, I guess. Anyway, the main reason I make these videos is to pass on what I think is good ideas and the things that I actually know are real important things in Wing Chun. Because I'm, like you, a keen student, and I know how hard it is to find teachers, and especially teachers who have been doing this art for a long time. So anyway, I'm today just going to show you a thing that I practice. I haven't actually practiced it for quite a while, but I'm really into ways of improving my Wing Chun that are outside the standard good ideas, like doing the forms and doing Chi Sao and whatever. There's all sorts of other things you can do that might help you, and balancing is something that I have always used, and I'll be making a video about rope walking, which is a balancing thing I do that's quite hard but quite easy when you get used to it. But today I'm just showing you how I walk along in my slightly overgrown backyard on this sort of a sideways plank. So it essentially is a mind focus exercise and also a mind blanking exercise, you might say. I find the slightest thought, especially a thought of doubt, or I can't do this, or this is hard, or I'm losing my balance, straight away I get a wobble. And you saw there I got a bit of a speed wobble at one stage. But it's a great exercise just simply to train your mind to really focus and stay empty. It's the best thing I can think of to call that state. It's also it's interesting because I've learned over the years, you know, it's like a lot of sports. If I look at my feet, then I'm stuffed. I can't balance. If I look way ahead, probably not either, but about 45 degrees I sort of look where I'm going. And I've also found that I do that slightly out of focus eye thing, which is not hard for me. I just take off my glasses and everything's sort of blurry anyway. But if you do that Bruce Lee, not looking at the opponent, sort of stare off to one side, that can really help, because I believe that puts you into that more of that Nim Dao mind state, that sort of feeling mind state rather than thinking. And anybody who's done any action sport, like I used to do a lot of surfing when I was younger, and thinking about surfing, thinking about waves, it's really hard to surf well if you've got to try to think what you do. You just got to feel it. You've sort of got to dance, go with it, not really think at all. You just got to react. And that's what we're doing in Wing Chun, is, you know, practicing that mind, which is different to the think it out mind. So this is what I consider a really great exercise and an easy thing to do. Everyone's got a fence, or you can go down to a park and walk on a fence. People might think you're a bit odd, but who cares? When I was a teenager at school, I used to walk around the school oval, which was a full football field. Once I remember walking on this steel rail the whole way, and it was just at the end when I was getting to the last like 100 metres was the hardest, because my mind started thinking, oh, you're going to fall off, you know, you've made it all the way and you're going to fall off at the end. And I'm like, shut up, mind. Just stop thinking. So this is a very important part of Wing Chun training, I think, you know, learning to blank your mind, as it were, stay into that state. So I'll leave it at that. Give it a go, see what you think. I'll have more for you soon, and I promise lots more Dai Wei Kwun videos coming up. Please subscribe if you like it. Make a comment. I love comments, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.